Ever wondered if alien life walks among us? You've seen the hoaxes, the fake footage, and the unexplainable.
He needs some milk!
Despite being blatantly fake, these videos amass millions of views and even make headlines.
That's an understatement.
But what if we could create the most convincing alien footage ever? Could it go viral on TikTok? Or better yet, make it to the news? The goal was simple: create one fake viral video to fool them all. But it couldn't come from my account. People would know I'm up to something. I needed a new virtual identity. Meet Ted Maple. He likes nature, bird watching, and even has a mustache. But Ted was just a newborn at this point. I couldn't immediately start posting alien videos, or people would think I'm one of those aliens-only pages. So I posted some casual Ted content, facts about trees, scenic videos, and just good vibes. All to throw people off the scent of content creator. I think we all know that smell. To achieve my dream of joining the most famous alien videos of all time, and maybe, just maybe, getting noticed by the news. I had a lot of work ahead of me, but I wasn't coming into this unprepared. As a skeptic of all real alien footage, I knew exactly what to do. I have 3 videos in mind. Not your typical alien footage that looks like it was recorded on a Nintendo DS. Yeah, I have my work cut out for me. First off, I think it's important to research some of the most popular alien footage and pick apart their strengths and weaknesses. A lot of the UFO videos I'm finding seem to be from the window seat of airplanes now. Of course, the biggest giveaway with these is that nobody else on the plane cares, including the pilot. A little bit of a red flag. Also, most of the alien feeds are populated by that Miami Mall incident, where there was like 100 police cruisers parked out front. Most of these videos are aliens walking around with almost like a VHS style effect to them. Now I want to start working on a test shot just to give me an idea of how I'll be doing these 3 videos. I grabbed my car USB stick that had a bunch of random recordings on it and found a parking lot clip that should work for a simple test. It's probably a little over the top, but I found a basic UFO model for this. The first thing I have to do is figure out the animation for this UFO. Once I had that done, it was time to make it look like it was actually recorded on this camera. And there's so many effects to play around with to achieve this. It definitely makes a big difference. I was working on this for way longer than I was expecting, and it still doesn't look great. I think the animation is a huge factor to this, and I'm still not good at that. Not yet. This might end up being harder than I initially thought. Now, before I go on to the actual shot, I need to keep Ted's viewers engaged with his presence. I've also decided on a name for Ted's TikToks. Ready? TED Talks. Not TED Talks. TED Talks. It's a play on words. I have to make this one more interesting than the last one. The poor lad only got 1 view. I'm going to try a little harder for this one. Maybe workshop with ChatGPT, get a script wrote out. Have you ever heard of the Arctic ground squirrel? They can lower their body temperature below freezing to survive. Not like they have to worry about that for much longer. Climate change. That went pretty well, I think. TED Talk performance review time. We just got over 200 views on this one, which is worrying. On the bright side, it's an over 200% increase from the first video, but about 1 million views away from being viral. Yeah. I was starting to worry about the fate of this challenge. For the first alien appearance, I want there kind of to be like a subtle alien show up while Ted's trying to capture some rare specimens in the tree. Oh, and a rare specimen there will be. I made up my own motion tracker markers. They're essentially points of high contrast to help with tracking my footage in 3 dimensions. This is the spot. Well, I'm up here in the tree, and then people come by playing disc golf, and I'm literally right above them. They didn't realize it until they walked around a little bit. That was the most awkward thing ever, because I'm just sitting here with my camera, and they look up at me. With this freaking mustache, too. I just look like a pervert. I motion tracked my footage, recreated the area the alien would interact with, and then I even motion captured the animation for my alien. I should mention I'm learning a lot of this as I go. Feel free to leave any editing tips. Then I had to deal with the trickier part, blending the alien into my scene. You're probably wondering why I'm in a tree. Well, I'm trying to capture footage of something incredible. There, did you see that? It's a rare bird that only nests up high. Nature always surprises me. Follow for more amazing discoveries. It is so much harder than I thought to keep an ongoing accent for this character. Temperature below freezing. It was at this point I had come up with a storyline for Ted. The first alien spotting was in this TED Talk, and then the second time it would be caught near my car. Then for the finale, caught at my house. Would anybody notice the pattern and worry for Ted's safety? Now I want to try and post just a regular video that can gather at least 1,000 views for Ted. One of the biggest challenges for this video is going to be posting the videos, but then nobody sees them because of Ted's noob account. Does noob stand for newborn? Maybe it doesn't. So I need to come up with a viral, nature-y TikTok. I decided to search the Nature's Very Lit subreddit for some subjects to cover when I came across this snail, which wags its tail. I immediately loved this thing, so I very abruptly threw on Ted's outfit and recorded my TED Talk. Snail is what's known as the montane tail wagger. True to its name, this snail wags its tail when excited or threatened, and then I posted it. From now on, it's up to my alien videos. It's time to start working on the Tesla camera shot. My idea is to have the alien captured on sentry mode, and you'll just barely be able to see it walking behind the trees. This was easy enough. I just had to drive to a park and record a minute of footage, then bring the clips back to edit. Little did I know how deep down the editor rabbit hole this would take me. Then I spent too much time trying to find a free alien model, learned about this awesome website to make the alien do any animation. Like, look at him, doing a backflip. Proud father moment. I had to relearn the basics of Blender so I could recreate the scene in 3D, and I bought this alien model because I really like how this one looks. Then I put the 3D animation into After Effects so I could actually place the alien in real footage. Made some masks, slapped on some effects to help blend it in, and voila! It almost looks real. I'm sure most of you at this point are making fun of how real the alien looks, but it wasn't about the end results. It was about the story and presentation. I'm going to put this video back on the drive, re-plug it into the Tesla, and record from my phone. With this veiled disguise, I could generate more curiosity and engagement. Now is the moment of truth. Will my car allow me to play modified footage on it, or will it just not work? I'm expecting this not to work. I also decided to put a little Easter egg on the screen. Aliens. Okay, here we go. Front, left, everything's showing up. It worked. There is no way right now it is letting me play modified footage. Watch out for my next video where I commit insurance fraud. Not actually. That would be bad. Time for a TED Talk. I'm actually I'm a little bit nervous for this one. I feel like it's gonna catch some attention. What is that? Does anybody know what kind of animal this is? And now we wait. This was either my last chance or the final nail in the coffin. My idea for this was to almost replicate this iconic shot of the alien chicken dancing down the driveway.
Master has given Dobby a shock.
I don't think that'll ever make me not laugh. Obviously, I can't make it hilarious like that one, but I do want a similar style to it. I devised a plan to make the alien walk my driveway and even open the gate. It's funny, while I'm recording, I'm imagining my narration over this like in The Grinch.
The Grinch got an awful idea.
Later tonight, I'm going to use some rope to pull on my fence gate while I hide behind my car in the driveway, so it would look like the alien just opened it. I have no doubt that I'm on the neighborhood watch after this. The only black rope I have is attached to this grappling hook. Now it was time for the final editing session. I had to put a lot of work into this, otherwise all of my work was for nothing, and Ted's whole existence was a failure. Sorry, Ted. You probably know the drill at this point. Recreate the scene in Blender, animate the alien, then blend it into my footage. What I haven't mentioned is these excruciating render times. Just exporting from Blender took around 5 hours, or like 10 seconds. All of this would be even worse if these videos failed. The moment of truth is here. 6 videos in total were published to Ted's account, 3 normal videos and 3 alien videos. Ted's first video amassed a whopping 3 views. That's fair. It was the first video and it was rather boring. The second video about squirrel facts still ended up around 230 views. Not too bad, honestly. The third video where I'm up in the tree bird watching insanely got 730 views. This is the funniest thing because literally nothing happens in it. I talk about watching birds, but there wasn't even one in the video. And there was the alien in this one, but nobody noticed. The fourth one was my final normal TED video, talking about the tail-wagging snail. It got 630 views and a lot of engagement actually, but I was expecting more from this one. The fifth one, Tesla catches alien on camera, with a total of 680 views. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I genuinely thought this video would do better, but here we are. And the final video of the alien walking down my driveway, with a total of 711 views. Yep. They all flopped. Ted's account ended with 2 followers and 79 likes. Overall, I guess I was expecting more from this, but I understand why they didn't go more viral.